But first tonight, this morning, the big headline, Election Commission set to announce poll dates in the 5 states of India today, aiming to review the final leg of preparedness before announcing the schedule. Early morning meeting called by the Commission, after which at 12 noon we expect them to announce the dates for the 5 states of Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Punjab, Goa and Manipur. The Election Commission on Tuesday assessed the law and order situation, deployment of polling personnel in a meeting convened with the chief electoral officers and nodal officers of the poll-bound states. But the big story at the moment, those 5 states, Punjab, Goa on the western coast of the country, Manipur in the northeast of the country, Uttarakhand in the hills of the country, and of course the big state of Uttar Pradesh. All of them going to the polls at the moment. Joining me at the moment, Javed Ansari, my colleague, executive editor, joining me. Let's look. We'll also be going to our reporters at the moment, but first to you, Javed, what do you expect at the moment in terms of poll dates? Will the focus become entirely on Uttar Pradesh?
Well, the dates for all 5 states will be announced, but politically, of course, yes. The focus will be entirely on Uttar Pradesh, more so given the fact, given what has happened in the last fortnight, this split between the warring factions, between father and son in Uttar Pradesh. Much will so politically and optics wise, the focus will be increasingly on Uttar Pradesh and less so on the other states. Rajdeep.
Okay, what is much at stake, and we'll play of course the shots of our politicians, particularly Uttar Pradesh, which is the key state that we are going to be paying a lot of attention to. Okay, Supriya is joining me at the moment. Supriya, give us a sense of how the political parties that you've been talking to have been viewing this big announcement that is about to come in.
Rajni, first and foremost, we spoke to Naresh Agarwal, the Samajwadi Party leader. We asked him as to whom the cycle belongs, and he said the cycle now belongs to Akhilesh Yadav. The Samajwadi Party is all set to go into this poll campaign with one main issue, and that is of demonetization. Now, the BJP, as we are hearing, is trying not to play that issue too much into the public gallery. Rather, the Samajwadi Party, the Congress, and other poll-bound state parties like SED and that in Manipur, they are saying that demonetization will be a big issue. Already some parties have announced their candidates, others are waiting for the announcement. We are hearing that Captain Amrinder Singh will be in town in the evening today. Also reaching in the national capital will be Harish Rawat, who is the current Chief Minister of Uttarakhand. Also many national level leaders from various other parties are reaching Delhi, and there will be some marathon meetings as far as the Congress party is concerned. As far as Samajwadi Party is concerned, we are hearing that they will be shifting the entire focus to Lucknow now, where there will be these back channel talks as to how Akhilesh Yadav should remain the president of the party, and he should be the one who should call all the shots as far as announcing that candidates list is concerned. Uttarakhand, we are hearing that the Congress is all set to go out and woo the voters, keeping the account of the governance that they have given in many years. They are saying that there is anti-incumbency, but that is not that much that Harish Rawat government might be seeing some kind of a threat. However, what we are hearing from the Congress's quarter in Uttarakhand is that there are many leaders who are coming to national capital, and they are requesting that turncoat should not be given the tickets. So as far as Punjab is concerned, Aam Aadmi Party Supremo and Chief Minister of Delhi, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, is already in Chandigarh. He is camping there, and from there he will be keeping an eye as to what will be the dates schedule that the Election Commission is going to announce. Also, we are hearing is that Aam Aadmi Party is going to take its entire campaign to the next level. Coming of Aam Aadmi Party has turned the Punjab poll into a triangular fight. We know that how Shiromani Akali Dal and BJP are on a back foot. Congress was thinking it's going to be a cakewalk, but yes, the third angle which has been added in the entire matter is by the Aam Aadmi Party Supremo Arvind Kejriwal and his party, who are going door to door campaigning and asking for votes. So Aam Aadmi Party can be there in the reckoning as far as the Congress is as far as Punjab is concerned. Congress also has upped the ante. They have already announced some list, and they will be finalizing the further list today in the evening. Captain Amrinder Singh is coming. He is saying that the fight in Punjab is all about Jawan and Kisan. He is referring himself as Jawan, and Kisan is Sardar Prakash Singh Badal.
We'll wait. We'll come to you, of course, state after state and do an analysis. Let's do that for a moment, Javed Ansari. let's look at each state one by one. Let's first look at Uttar Pradesh. What's at stake? You had in the last few months and certainly in the last week this bitter war between Akhilesh Yadav and his father, or at least certainly two groups, one owing allegiance to Akhilesh, one to his uncle and his father. Is this therefore, as of now, advantage BJP? A state where for the last 15 years the BJP has been out of power, they've been waiting for this moment. Is this the best opportunity in a sense for the BJP to strike in Uttar Pradesh? The stakes are very high for Narendra Modi and Amit Shah.
You're absolutely spot on. This is their best possible chance. The BJP, let's not forget, in the 2014 Lok Sabha elections had 40% plus votes. They won 73 Lok Sabha seats. Now that vote, as of today, even although there is no Narendra Modi as Chief Minister candidate, the BJP still retains a large chunk of that vote percentage. Whereas the anti-BJP is fragmented, is divided between the Samajwadi Party, the BSP and the Congress. The SP hasn't done itself any favors by this unrelenting war and unrelenting civil war within the party. It stands on the brink of a split, although we are given to understand that even as we speak, efforts are back channel contacts are on, efforts are on to bring about some kind of a rapprochement. Mulayam Singh Yadav willing to concede almost everything now that Akhilesh Yadav has demanded. That notwithstanding, the fact of the matter is that the SP has not done itself any favors by the kind of brinkmanship they've indulged in. As it is, it won't have been easy for the SP to come to power given the fact that they have 5 years of anti-incumbency. Now a fragmented SP will find it all the more difficult. You can't write BSP off, which we tend to do most of the time because BSP tends to work below the radar. But the fact is that a lot of the EBC, OBC leaders that used to be a part of Mayawati's coalition have now shifted away, have either gone to the BJP or other parties. She's trying very hard to work out a new coalition. It's a very interesting and audacious gamble that she's undertaken, a coalition, social combination of Dalits and Muslims. If that comes off, they could be players to reckon with.
But at the moment, you would say advantage BJP.
Certainly advantage.
With a split, fragmented opposition, it is advantage BJP. Let's then turn to Punjab. In Punjab, presumably, the stakes, Javed, are the highest at the moment in a sense for the Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party. You've got the BJP Akali, which have been in power for 10 years, presumably, we believe, facing a lot of anger and anti-incumbency. But who will actually capitalize on that? Or will the opposition vote there also get divided between the Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party? Would I be right in saying the stakes are highest, particularly for the Congress, because they will otherwise be virtually wiped out of North India? Only Himachal will be left if they lose Uttarakhand as well this time. And for the Aam Aadmi Party, this is their big chance of growing beyond Delhi. So stakes highest for Amrinder Singh and Arvind Kejriwal.
In fact, even for the Akalis, but more so for Amrinder. Amrinder is not getting younger. We wish him a long life, but he, his best day, he has more days behind him than he has ahead of him. This could perhaps, and he said that in one of the interviews, be his last election. Unless the Congress wins this, they will be, because in the other four states that are going to the polls, they stand very little chance. They can be a part of a winning coalition in Uttar Pradesh. That's the best case scenario. So Uttarakhand, they have here, all these quarrels and the fact that they've been in power, that's working against them. In Goa, they have their task cut out. This is their best chance. But the AAP has the potential to spoil their party, and that is what the Akalis are betting on, laying their bets on. I met Sukhbir Singh Badal a couple of days ago. He says, you wrote us off in the last elections, and this is what happened. Because between the two parties, we squeaked through, and this is our best chance. And wait, we'll come and surprise you when election results are announced.
So clearly, the Akalis are still banking on a split, fragmented vote between the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress. Don't rule out the Akalis entirely, but this is clearly the state where AAP and the Congress have most at stake. The third state we are looking at is Uttarakhand. And in Uttarakhand, again, for the Congress party, there is much at stake because you need to retain at least some presence in North India. But traditionally, Uttarakhand has swung from one party to the other every 5 years, ever since it was formed in 2002. So the advantage at the moment, again, is with the BJP.
But certainly the BJP would have been in a far more advantaged position had they not gone in for the kind of political misadventure that they did in trying to topple Harish Rawat. Because the Congress stands divided. Harish Rawat has tried to patch up things together. The Bhogna faction has gone away. The Congress, I do believe the Congress erred in not giving Harish Rawat a longer run. He, in the first place, ought to have been the chief minister. Perhaps there would have been greater stability, and he would have had a much longer innings, would have given him a better chance of trying to retain power. Right now, the Congress struggling to retain a foothold there, and it would have a task cut out.
Okay, that then takes us to the state of Goa. Remember, in Goa, 40 seats on offer. But Goa's politics again badly fragmented this time. The BJP is facing rebellion with the RSS, the local unit of the RSS rebelling against the BJP, forming their own party. The Maharashtravadi Gomantak party, the small party of Goa, also now the ally of the BJP, has moved away just before the elections. On the other hand, you've got the Congress, you've got the NCP, you've got the Aam Aadmi Party, all hoping to capture the anti-BJP vote. So Goa's politics fragmented and critical again for the Aam Aadmi Party to do well in Goa because they need to expand beyond Delhi. So the Aam Aadmi Party has made an audacious gambit in Goa, but again with the opposition split, it could well be a case of advantage BJP in Goa as well. Manohar Parrikar is the man who the BJP is looking for to deliver Goa for them. The defense minister is seen as their leading face of Goa. And of course Manipur, which is again a fascinating election because remember the BJP this time wants to make a major breakthrough in the northeast as well. Interestingly, among the independent candidates who could be contesting is Irom Sharmila. 13 years she went on a fast and now she's contesting the elections on the issue of removal of AFSPA. So Manipur critical because the BJP wants to go and make a breakthrough in the northeast as well. So really this is an election which represents the geographical diversity of this country, the Indo-Gangetic plain of UP, the Himalayan hills of Uttarakhand, the northeast represented by Manipur, Punjab on the border, the agrarian heartland in a sense of the country, the wheat bowl of the country, and Goa, the small state on the west coast, but also important in strategic terms for the major national parties. So all 5 states critical. Let's just go for a moment and listen in to Naresh Agarwal of the Samajwadi Party. He's speaking to our correspondent Supriya Bhardwaj soon after the election bugle has been sounded.
I have been joined by Samajwadi Party MP, Mr. Naresh Agarwal. Sir, the Election Commission is all set to announce the dates of the assembly polls in 5 states.
हाँ, करीब 1.5 घंटे बाद इसे मुझे सूचना है 12 बजे चुनाव आयोग 5 राज्यों को चुनाव की घोषणा करने जा रहा है। हम लोग को संभावना थी 2 तारीख को करेगा, लेकिन चलिए 4 तारीख को कर दिया। और मुझे खुशी है उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार ने खुद मांग करी थी कि फरवरी में उत्तर प्रदेश में चुनाव होना चाहिए, जबकि बीजेपी चाहती थी अप्रैल मई में, लेकिन हम लोगों की बात मानी गई। मैं स्वागत करूंगा इस चुनाव का और उम्मीद है इलेक्शन कमीशन निष्पक्ष चुनाव करेगी, भाजपा के दबाव में काम नहीं करेगी।
सर, एक और जो मुद्दा उठ के आ रहा है वो ये है कि जो बजट सेशन को आगे किया गया उसके ऊपर भी आप लोग काफी विरोध कर रहे हैं।
हाँ, हम लोग उसको अपोज कर रहे हैं। हमारा मानना है कि चुनाव के बीच में बजट सेशन होगा तो केंद्र सरकार तमाम लुहावने वादे जनता से करेगी, उससे वोटर प्रभावित होगा। तो इसको जैसे 2012 में पोस्टपोन किया गया था, चुनाव के बाद किया गया, इसको फिर से चुनाव के बाद करना चाहिए। इसको उस बजट सेशन को रोकना चाहिए।
सर, मुद्दा कौन सा रहेगा मेन?
देखिए, हमारा मुद्दा हमारा विकास, अगला मुख्यमंत्री अखिलेश और नोटबंदी, 3 हमारे मुख्य मुद्दे हो गए कि हमने जितने वादे किए थे पूरे करे, विकास किया। हम विकास करना चाहते थे। अखिलेश का नेतृत्व हमारा है, एक यंग चीफ मिनिस्टर। और नोटबंदी से कितना बड़ा देश को नुकसान हुआ, उत्तर प्रदेश को नुकसान हुआ, आम जनजीवन को नुकसान हुआ, ये सब हमारे चुनावी मुद्दे।
सर, नोटबंदी की बात करें तो कहीं ना कहीं खबरें बीजेपी की तरफ से छनकर आ रही हैं कि जो नोटबंदी है उस मसले को थोड़ा सा अवॉइड ही किया जाएगा आने वाले चुनावों में। जी
हाँ, मुझे भी ऐसी सूचना मिली कि आरएसएस ने निगेटिव रिपोर्ट करी है। उन्होंने कहा नोटबंदी पे अगर ज़्यादा इशू बनाएंगे तो नुकसान होगा। इसी हमारे शायद प्रधानमंत्री जी अब जो बेनामी संपत्ति वाला जो था उसको कुछ भोज लगे हैं, लेकिन हम लोग इस मुद्दे को उठाएंगे, हम बनाएंगे। ऐसा थोड़ी ना कि जो बीजेपी चाहे वही मुद्दा होगा। हम लोग इस मुद्दे को जनता के बीच में ले जाएंगे और जितना जनता को दुख सहना पड़ा, जितनी तकलीफ
Okay, Naresh Agarwal there of the Samajwadi Party. Interestingly, Samajwadi Party wants the budget session of Parliament postponed. Remember, the session starts January 31st. The union budget is on the 1st of February. But those will be the dates also around which the elections, a 7-phase election is what we are expecting in Uttar Pradesh. So the Samajwadi Party wants the budget session of Parliament postponed so that politicians can focus on the elections at the moment. Let me go to Brajesh Pandey at the moment, who's also joining me. Brajesh, what is the view of the BJP on this entire issue when it comes to dates of elections coinciding with the budget session of Parliament? The Prime Minister will be also announcing several important measures, we believe, and the Finance Minister, of course, with the budget on the 1st of February. Does the government see any confusion on this issue?
Well, the government doesn't see any confusion on the issue, and BJP is in fact happy that elections have been called a bit early in the month of February, because they feel that if enough time would have been given, the whole issue of demonetization might have gone and played either which way, as a risk which the party does not want to take. And apart from that, Rajdeep, if you talk of the whole of UP, I think the state, the political situation in Uttar Pradesh is still in a state of flux, because there are still a lot of if and buts questions which are prevailing, and for which there is no definite answer. From the outside, BJP still looks the best placed party, but if you really delve deep inside Uttar Pradesh, the fact that what many people are looking at is that whether Samajwadi Party goes ahead for a split. If there is a split, which way the Muslim mandate will go on, and if there is a split, will the Congress go ahead and do a tie-up with Samajwadi Party, Akhilesh, and things like that. Until these questions are decided, we cannot say for sure as to which party will actually go ahead and romp home as far as Uttar Pradesh is concerned.
Right.
The BJP is maintaining an extremely hawk eye as far as development within the Samajwadi Party is concerned, because they know for sure that a strong Samajwadi Party is the best bet as far as the BJP is concerned. Yesterday I spoke to a very senior leader in the BJP, and he was of the opinion that that the fight is between the BJP and the SP in as many as 350 seats, and this is the kind of message they want to percolate it down to the last voter, because they do not want to acknowledge or accept that the BSP is in the reckoning, because they know for sure that if the Muslim mandate doesn't go to Samajwadi Party, fearing a split, and fearing that that if we go to Samajwadi Party, we may actually see return of BJP in Uttar Pradesh, and if they shift towards, even if not all, I mean, if a tectonic shift happens towards the Bahujan Samajwadi Party, then we may see a completely new angle emerging in Uttar Pradesh. That's why everybody is maintaining a very close look as what is happening within the Samajwadi Party
Right.
Parivar, and only then, they will be in a position to say which party actually stands first. Rajdeep?
I want to go to Shivpujan Jha for a quick update. Shivpujan Jha, even as the elections are being announced, we are being told, and I'll get Javed also later on this, the possibility of Akhilesh tying up with Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi not in the country at the moment, but there is a buzz in the air of a possible tie-up between Akhilesh and Rahul Gandhi. What are you picking up there in Lucknow?
Rajdeep, at the moment, I think that particular issue has been put on the back burner. But right now, the most important issue that hogs the limelight of not only the media but of the entire Samajwadi Party Parivar is the cobbling of this so-called two warring factions. Just now, as I'm speaking, Shivpal Yadav and Azam Khan, they have gone and they are meeting Mulayam Singh Yadav. Apparently, there was some kind of formula which was given by Akhilesh Yadav yesterday, and the entire party seems to be deliberating on that, in which Akhilesh Yadav definitely wants complete control of UP elections. If that does happen, definitely Akhilesh Yadav had time and again told it very categorically that an alliance with the Congress party would ultimately be in the favor of the Samajwadi Party, and they can manage to get 300 plus seats. But it remains to be seen if exactly the two warring factions within the Samajwadi Party, they are in a position to come together. The cycle remains intact. Right now it appears to be punctured.
Right. We'll wait and see whether the cycle is punctured or not at the moment. Of course, the Samajwadi Party making all the headlines in the last few days.